Alright, alright, alright. Well, let me check this out. Let me just lower all these things by, like, what was it? This, and this, and this, and this, and this. Alright.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Going to the Rockets. Probably after this game, I think.
Now here's Beverly, covered by P. Harden against Jackson. Harden outside. Here's McDaniels. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night. Pistons leading by 5. The feed to Baines. Stolen by McGee. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. 8 feet away. That one a little long.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Inside. Stolen by McGee. Beverly with the ball. 6 points for him. McGee a screen. Now here's Beverly. Off target with his 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to P. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I'm playing 2K16.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponents.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done.
Yeah, whatever.
That has to make you feel good as a group. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And you're
Now here's Jackson, guarded closely. P passes to Jackson. Feeds it to Baines. The Pistons working the ball around now. No good from P.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Excellent.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
From the high post, it's good. And it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Be quiet. And leave random comments in.
Harden outside.
Maybe that's
he
what I
feeds it to Temple. There's the screen.
Who's screaming?
The dish to McGee. Shot clock at 6.
The 2-time Shaq and Poole MVP.
And the shot falls short this time.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Morris with a screen on Beverly. Jackson kicks to Morris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That's his first foul.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And Temple kicks to Harden. Here's Beverly. 8 points for him. Here's Temple. They get it back.
Stop it, JaVale.
To the paint. Here's Harden.
No.
Fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Harden doing it all. He has 11 points and 6 assists. You talk about being on. He's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
He said it himself. He will miss the free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Leave me alone.
Here's Magician. Reza covering. Morris. It's rebounded by Houston. McGee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Harden kicks to Beverly. Back to Harden.
Oh, no.
Lets a floater go. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Beverly.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. Taking a look here at the numbers for Harden, a wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 20 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Oh, no.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Oh, what? They only have 7
Rockets
seconds.
trail by 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beverly dishes to Temple from deep three-point range.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
The Pistons have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Jackson passes to P.
James Harden kneeling.
From the line. Here's Baines. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Whoa.
Baines has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Why didn't they pass to that 1-point guard over there?
Ariza has the open look. Detroit with the rebound. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Are the opposing shooting guard?
Thanks, Kev. P in their last game out against the Raptors was simply terrific. He ended up with 44 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days.
Outlaw.
And I'm sure they'll
maybe
need him, the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Montejunas is checked in for Houston. Brewer comes in for James Harden. No good from P.
I tried.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Ariza with the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line.
Green.
No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Green.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials
It's
saw
all
the contact,
green.
and he'll shoot 2.
Some fantastic numbers for Pete.
For
22
3.
points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And the
More like
Pistons
beat
making a
yourself up.
change here. Jennings is
get
checked
yourself
in.
there.
The Rockets also changing it up. JaVale McGee comes in for Montejunas. And it's McCallum in for Patrick Beverly. They set the pick. Pass to McCallum. Down low. Ariza kicks to Brewer. Here's Temple. No good from outside.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Shoots from the elbow. Book it.
Work.
On the money from P. P's got
Hey, look,
26.
somebody's watching.
What a job
But
he's
for how
doing here.
long?
I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
McCallum dishes to McGee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact
What?
there.
He's been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of
there
it
a,
in the second.
Rockets
Google
have been
Translate
most of
study
their
for
free
this?
throws tonight. 5 of 6. That free throw missing. A different look here for Detroit. Sessions comes in for
I'm
Morris.
guessing this guy wants me
and
to
Brian
subscribe
Roberts
to him.
subbed in for P. The Rockets making a switch here. And so that brings the first half.
Freshman. He's a freshman. Freshman.
Welcome back, everyone. He's checked in for Jody Meeks. Here's Magician. He's got 26, and so in the game for the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Brewer, and it's McGee in at the center position. And the foul on P.
I meant to
That'll
do
be
that.
his second foul of the game.
Wait, when I'm guarding James Harden?
Inside, here's
somebody.
McGee. He gets it to fall. That makes
I
it
guess
just
the
a
coach wants me
single-digit
to
lead.
get exposed.
McGee's got 4
something.
points now in the quarter.
Is that what they call it these days?
Outside Jackson. Pass to P.
You can
Back
have
to
it
Jackson.
then.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Ariza. Buries it down low.
And he's
Ariza's got
gone.
7.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
They're going to have to play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling because they're over the limit.
First one falls for.
Blah, 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 blah.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Rockets trail by 8.
1,000. Wait, oh,
Beverly up top. He's covered by P. It's blocked.
thank you.
Now Detroit moving it up. It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I'm
And
going
looking
to
how the
the
hustle
Rockets
game
probably
has been
after
going
this
for
game.
Detroit.
After I
Contested
beat them.
shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections. Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be
Hello.
within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
And the
There
interior
we
D
go.
is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
More than 2 million.
And here's Harden. 18 points for him. Modi Eunice has the open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
That's good.
Pistons leading by 11. Here's Magician.
Whoa,
The
whoa,
Pistons
whoa.
working
Calm
the ball
down.
around now. And he gets the bucket. Ilyasova's got 14 points.
And when you've got that much of a
I
size
did that
advantage on your
same
defender,
animation.
that's how you take advantage of it.
Stop. Dude,
Now Beverly.
what are you doing?
14 points for him. He kicks it to Monty Eunice. Dishes it to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's
I
got
wonder
20.
if my guy can
You know, he's
shoot.
knocking down his shots today,
But I'm
but it
probably not
hasn't
gonna
really
shoot.
translated to the scoreboard yet.
Kicks to Baines. Puts up the baby hook. And there's
Looks like
another
I'm
one
having-
for the Pistons.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply
4-3.
right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Out of
That was
bounds,
easy.
Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
This is the slip day.
Hey,
And here's the
homies, can
2K
up,
leaderboard
please
with the list
subscribe
of the
back,
NBA's
please.
top rebounding teams this season. In third, the Rockets.
Do
You know what, as a
understand
group,
why it
they've been
doesn't
very
really make
effective.
sense
It's
now?
not one guy just crashing the boards. It's a total team effort and a team attitude with this group. That's why they rank amongst the league leaders in rebounding.
They get the rebound.
Good thing I have this on
Here's
rookie where
McGee.
nobody can make anything.
Add that basket to his impressive
But
total.
Jamal
Brings him to
would be
10 for 14.
Some defensive breakdowns are
Jamal.
starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close
Oh,
range.
thank you.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
The first free throw is good. Sessions checked in for Detroit. Brian Roberts comes in for Jackson. Houston also
Roberts.
making some changes. KJ McDaniels, he's
I
checked
wonder
in
if
for
somebody
Brewer.
named Buster
Temple
went from
comes in for
MDA,
James Harden.
MDA.
And it's
DDD.
McCallum in for Patrick Beverly. There's a screen by Modi Eunice. And McCallum kicks to McGee.
Oh, he's going to
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love
I
to
would
see
still
him get a
pick
lot more of
Shaq
those
over
opportunities.
Jim
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he
What
does.
was my guy
And how
doing
about how he
dancing?
capped
He
that
could have
one out,
went and dunked
almost
it,
like
but
the
no,
1-2
he had to
punch.
go dance.
Here's McCallum. He's got 5.
Oh, he's going to jump
And
again
lots of contact
without
there.
touching the rim
Missing
and
the
the ball
shot.
going
He'll
in.
shoot 2.
Really an extraordinary game for McGee. He has 23 points and also 3 steals.
He's an
Plugged in here
all-star.
in the third.
Like, look at this. You see this? 25 points. He's better than Harden over here. And he doesn't, like, what? Wait, how old is JaVale McGee? Let me see. So, if I view character card, age 20, oh, he's 28, and he's 27.
Pistons leading
Thank
by
you.
18. He's in a point. Jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And guys, he saw his
For
chance,
three.
earned camera time there, and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you
Okay,
a good look at
everybody,
the
I'm
action.
gonna try to figure out if I can shoot a 3. Okay.
Here's
three.
P. Morris a screen. No
Looks like I
good from
can't shoot
P.
threes.
Rockets trail by 20. Pushing it up. Here's McDaniels. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding
Can't get
edge
mad
is
because
impressive.
I actually
And
tried.
they're giving themselves extra possessions and
No,
have
they're
taken
putting JaVale
advantage
McGee in
of
the
it,
game.
and that's critical. You can
The
shoot a few
two-time
lesser
Shaq and Poole
percentage
MVP. They
if
can't put him
you're
in the
getting
game.
more
No.
opportunities at the rim.
I'm pretty
Here's
sure he's got
McDaniels.
more Shaq and Poole MVPs than anybody else.
Rebounded by Jackson.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Okay,
Meeks passes
okay,
to
then
Jackson.
get me out of here. I
He
don't want to get
dishes it to
whistled.
Meeks. Stolen by McDaniels.
That was close. JaVale McGee could have got in.
Passes it to Brewer. Harden kicks to Montezumas.
See, if
Misses
that
him
was
close.
JaVale McGee, it would have went in.
Pistons leading by 22. Down it goes. Nice one there from P. P's got 34.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Another miss by Houston. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the
Wonder
fourth.
what Armando
And
did.
gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry
Might have
has
went to
been
his job.
terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the basket by Harden.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one
Go
off.
over here, and then I'm going to go over here, and then I'm
He
going to pass
passes
the
to Baines. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. And that one's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off
I
of
didn't
a
know Rodan
high-quality
was
shot
a voice
inside.
actor for this game.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Out to the right wing.
Rodan is this one guy in my
Here's
school that
McDaniels.
sometimes goes.
He's guarded by Meeks. Montezumas kicks to Brewer. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. Here's Beverly.
Oh,
And that
Because
one
this
hits
is
back
on
iron.
repeat and
Detroit's
it-
gotten 2/3 of their
Come on.
three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
and
Wasted
because
no
it's on
time on
repeat,
that one.
I have 30 more.
And that's 36
30 plus
points for Freak.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Somebody's
Greg, they
trying
keep
to
pulling
watch
up
this
and
again.
watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
There we go.
Good.
They're finding lanes
Okay,
to
they
the
left
hoop
that.
now
That's
with
good.
consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
What's it called?
The Rockets with another miss.
The
People,
mechanics
joining
totally
the stream,
out
that's
of whack
bad
right
news.
now. He's lost his
And
feel
you know how that one
for the
song
shots.
goes.
Yeah,
No
he
bad
really
news.
has. I mean, just
My sister
totally
was
out
playing
of
it one
sync.
time.
You can just see it in the numbers. Nothing
Is
going
that
down
gonna
for
work?
him right now.
Oh, it actually
And
did.
he gets
Nice.
it to go.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Harden gets the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
That free throw good from P for the Rockets. Capella's checked in, and Decker subbed in for KJ McDaniels. Both free throws good from P. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now here's Decker. Defense right on him. That's good.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it
Get
done.
out the way.
He passes to Baines, and it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts.
Give me the ball for free. For free.
Now here's Beverly, guarded by P. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Fast break Detroit for the finish. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
How that one-man fast break.
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Have you suggested me dunking on your face?
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded by P. Foul call that
really
time
thought I
on
was
the way
gonna
up.
block
That'll give him
that.
2 chances at the free throw line here.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. He has 14 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark.
Dr. Poopy
And this
Pants.
offense has really performed at a high level.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
My name is Dr.
Detroit's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall
Oh
tonight.
man,
They're 6 of 9
Oh
overall.
no, I have James Harden on me. Which means
P
I can't
passes
do
to
nothing.
Outlaw. And
But
he
then when I
jams
go
it
in
after
there,
taking the nice
they
feed
pass me
on
the
the
ball,
run.
I can dunk.
And
Because
folks,
I'm
those
the
are hops
Shaq, but
you
of,
just don't
of
see
point guard.
from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Harden up top.
I'm dribbling in about. Give me that.
Poked loose. Shot clock at 5. Fast break.
thank
Here
you,
they
coach.
come. Oh! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I'm going to
Wow,
actually.
the floor just really.
I'm sorry, I want to
For him
save
on
that
that
clip
possession.
for.
Yeah, I mean,
Brandon.
I'm all for good
know.
offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
The pass to Decker. Three-pointer. Detroit with the rebound. Outlaws got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Magician, and Harden comes to
Leave me
help.
alone, Harden. Get this guy out.
Here's Magician,
Face.
defended by Beverly. Here's Samuels. Here's P. And a foul.
And
Another shot. Got
one. It
him on
was
the
an
way up
and
that
one.
time,
You totally
so
seen
he'll
it was
shoot
an and
2
one.
right here.
Totally. Because I'm not shooting 2 free throws
First
right
free
now.
throw is good.
Oh, what,
Ilyasova
80?
is checked in for Detroit. Houston also making some changes. Garrett Temple has checked in for Harden.
Too bad
And it's
microwave
McCallum
is
in for
only,
Patrick Beverly. Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since
anything.
the start of the final
Well,
quarter.
I'm pretty sure you can get it for like other things.
The
but
feed now to Capella,
I think I might have to shoot threes to get it.
and Temple
No.
kicks to Capella.
No.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 6th rebound on
Hey,
the
look, I
night.
have 2 rings. You can pass to me and I'll probably make it.
Samuels the pass to P. From 15 feet away. Good. P's got 52 points.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Don't you?
Motiejunas dishes to Decker.
I'm sorry,
It's
I
good
felt
from long
like
range.
I would just stand
Decker's
there
got 5
clowning
points
around.
in the quarter.
I'm not sure
Because
that
he's a
was the
clown.
play they had set up, but it
Who
was
is
too
that
good a
guy?
look to pass up.
No,
Here's Magician,
no,
covered
no,
by Motiejunas.
No, leave me alone.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip
I
to
had
the
2
line
clown
to shoot 2.
mobiles following me. I'm sorry. Why do I have 66?
And the first one at the line is good.
Come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going.
Both free throws good from P.
My jump shot is Rudy Gay. It's always going to be Rudy Gay because
Houston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. To the right side. Tries from 10. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. That's 7 points for Sam Dekker.
You know what? I'm going to shoot it exactly like this.
Rockets with the rebound. Moni Yunus has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Just steal that ball. Get. No.
And McCallum kicks to Dekker.
Yeah.
And again, the Rockets good for 2.
There's this really funny moment where I was like, I think I was a bit too confident.
Detroit's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range,
like,
up over 50% for the ball game. Here's P. Here's Outlaw. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Oh.
Here's McCallum, covered by P. McCallum misses. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's good from P. And the Pistons making a change here. Sessions is checked in. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from P.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
You are a free throw opportunity.
There's a screen by Modi Yunus.
I was just getting down to me.
Temple the pass to Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Get off of me.
With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Like double doubles now.
The Rockets shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
Leave me alone.
Here's McCallum. He's covered by P.
Come on, I'm like a 60-something
McCallum
overall.
dishes to Moni Yunus. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
That bucket in no time at all. P's got 58.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Doubled by P. Tries to save it. Capella kicks to McCallum.
That's not going.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Here's McDaniels. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Maybe I should
That gives
go
him
on,
his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Leave me alone, you.
Here's Magician.
Ugh.
Outlaw the pass to P.
Don't give me the ball. Because then goons come after me.
Feeds it
and
to
it's
Outlaw.
annoying.
To the middle. Lets it go from 11. Hits some
Alone,
rim
you
on
clowns.
the right end, and the bucket's good. 62 points for Freak.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, hard to seem toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And I like what they've done here. Made the plays they had to. That's why they'll be going up 1-0 in their season series against the Rockets.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for P. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
What a big shot all game
And
long.
here's Houston. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Yeah.
6 seconds separating the shot and game
Okay,
clocks.
time for me to not make
Solid
it
play on the low block, and that one's good.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
from 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not
Everything's
at all.
high
I mean,
IQ
he shouldn't
basketball when
even
you're on
have
rookie.
considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and
Watch out, here it
the
comes.
other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping. Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Man, I really like that outro. I guess I'll do another game maybe. I'm not that sure. Alright, anyways, let's see who's outside. You gotta get your underguard. Alright. You don't. Your face isn't a point. Anyways. What should I upgrade? What should I upgrade? What should I? Let's get this up, and then Alright, that's enough of my player. I'm gonna do another stream right after this. I'm just gonna change the title. Let me go check this out. No, not that. Am I finally part of the... Oh! Oh! We're going for Curry. All these 80s, 90s, and 70s. What about the 60s? I don't have... These guys have lots of badges. Anyways, I think I'm going to go and do that. Yeah.